Hey guys, this is Galactic Marine 501 slash jexamwolfexia, and I'm still reviewing Lunamaria Hawk's Gunner Zaku. However, by the end of this, I may show you some of Ray's. Now, I forgot to add this, but there's another thing that the 1 to 100th has over the 1 to 144th, and that would be a plethora of extra hands, such as an open hand, a closed fist, or no, regular holding hand for like the heat hawk or the machine gun, and actually a trigger finger hand, which if you could see the trigger finger is only slightly out, barely, just barely, there, there. So that is actually the hand that you need for the gun, for the sniper rifle. I almost never used this hand, which is why maybe this will explain the reason I had a hard time posing this earlier, and I just dropped the hand cover. Okay, so now let's reattach the hand cover. Try to get this thing into a little better pose. Pop out the side handle, which I also think the side handle's proportions are a little off. I seem to remember the side handle popping out and it being huge. It doesn't seem as big in this one. Like, I really think the 1 to 100th does the Lunamaria Hawks Gunner Zaku, or the Gunner Zaku in general, more justice, because, no, not that justice. Sorry, couldn't resist. Yeah, but here we go. Here's the sniper rifle in use here, and the rifle in use here, in almost the same pose, I'm happy to say. But I have to say I have to go with the 1 to 100th. If you have a chance to get either the 1 to 144th or the 1 to 100th, I would go with the 1 to 100th. Another thing is, if you look at the faces, the mono eye is just a lot. The 1 to 100th seems to work a lot better. First of all, the mono eye is a little smaller. Second of all, you have a lot better proportions in the 1 to 100. The 1 to 144th seems just a bit too cartoonish. I don't know, but it does that way to me. So yeah, that's Lunamaria and Ray. That's Lunamaria's Zaku. Let's move on to Let's move on to Ray's. Now this one I actually have given him his machine gun already. And here it is, the full shebang. I'm actually going to pull off the wizard for now. Yeah, I have to say this is actually my favorite Zaku I have. It even beats out the custom Zaku F2000. And I really like that Zaku. The reason being, I really wish I could get this in green, but they don't make it in green, in any scale. The reason being, first of all, the command fin is a lot more cool looking than the original, with that design on the inside. Second of all, I love the Zaku warrior style, the Seed Zaku style, a lot better than the HGUC. Because if you look, it looks like the Zaku is wearing a helmet. It looks like the Zaku is wearing like a German stormtrooper helmet. Now, if you look at the shoulder shields, it does have two of them. I like that a lot. I like the fact that he can basically, just if he wants, pop, just basically block all attacks. Oh, I just popped one of the spikes. Oh, that's another thing that's unique about the 1 to 100. The 3 spikes are separate pieces. Whereas the 1 to 144th, they're just molded up. Oh, I actually have to show this. I did not, and I should have. If you look at the 1 to 144th, the shield, the spikes are really sort of squished, as these are nice, long, and pointy. That's just enough, and the shield is not as long. Nearly, I mean, it's not as good looking as this one. This one just has better proportions. So yeah, the better proportioned of the two is the 1:100. So there, I like the fact that if he really wants to, he can just start blocking major attacks like that with two shields on his shoulders. And the fact that he could be shooting his machine gun for a while and just not run out of ammo because of the two shields and the extra ammo storage. He could just be like, see, he's got, instead of just the 3 clips that Luna has, he's got 5. So he's a lot more prepared. Now, onto the more special, I guess, part of this. And the machine gun just fell out of his hand. I guess this is a good opportunity to put a heat hawk in somebody's hand. I don't know. I don't actually remember them using the heat hawk in this show. I've seen something use the heat hawk. I've played Gundam Dynasty Warriors, but the thing is, you don't see it that close. You see the Zaku Warrior use the heat hawk. And I think the Zaku Phantom may. I don't remember it though. Yeah. Kira Yamato, you shouldn't have been allowed. Here we go. Fold this down, and then you just attach the blade. The nice, I can't get over this. This is the first time I've had this, and I like the way it's just a clip-on blade. You just clip it in. I was expecting you'd have to leave it in and not be able to deactivate the heat hawk, but no, you can actually just clip it in and it's good. But yeah, you get some good poses with that. I would have him dual wield just because, you know, it's a Zaku Phantom and he seems to have 2 of everything. I actually think that Diarca has 2 machine guns. I seem to remember him having 2 of these. I know Ray only has 1 because I remember he was holding his like this, like with the handle and then this, and shooting, and then having the wizard fire off stuff. By the way, I have to say, I used to like this. I know I have a thing for sniper mobile suits, but I love this. I like this wizard a lot better. First of all, it was a blast build. I mean, you just have all of these really unique construction parts. Second of all, it's really, really cool. It has a lot of movability, a lot of playability. You can get into some really unique poses. Okay, for articulation on this, I normally don't do this, but this is an accessory, and I'll show you how much articulate. You get up and down with this thruster. You get a little side to side with this. With these, you get some wiggle here. So you get them just right on the shoulders. You get bend here, which is used for the transformation. You get bend here and here. These open up to reveal the missiles. Then you can fold them back down into the what look like to me shark heads. Then you get articulation back here, articulation down here, and the same on the other side to get this whole thruster effect. And then you have the black thrusters on the back, which don't move, but look pretty darn cool. Now let's actually attach this thing to Ray. And I'll put this thing into attachment mode, which I think is this. I do believe this is how they attach it in the show. I don't remember, but I've seen the video. I've seen clips from the first half, and I've seen some episodes. And then as it's attaching, like this thing moves down, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Yeah, there, that's how it attaches in this mode. And then this thing would move down when he's ready to pilot, and then these would move up, and then this open, and this open, and then you could see he's got a nice engine spread back, a nice thruster spread back there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 thrusters, which could give him a nice bit of speed to use his Heat Hawk to decimate people. That means kill 1 out of every 10. I'm just kidding. No. He would actually, like, he would obliterate them. Let's go with that more. And then you have the missiles on the front. And I have to say, despite these not being able to be displayed on an action base, that is a pretty decent pose. And if you can get this guy into sort of like a running pose, which is not hard due to the articulation of the shoes, or like a leaping forward pose, you can get some pretty good posing possibilities out of this. Like here, this is how I had it posed. Like him stepping forward and firing the missiles. Actually, I was gonna take one arm off and weather the peg underneath to make it look like the arm did fall off, but still make it so that I could put the arm back on. Because I do have one of those gray clay markers, which you can just wash it off when you don't want it. So, I was gonna make a fake arm torn off peg or something like that and then put it on there. So, yeah. Actually, I could just make one out of silicone then paint it gray, but hey, to make it look like his arm was torn off and make it so that it would fit onto the peg. Because the thing with silicone is you can first add the peg, like make a peg by, I have a round mold that's about this big. I also have one this big. I have a few round molds, but they're made so that you can stick something in there. So I can make a little round disc for that and then just add stuff on there with clay. So, yeah. And then paint it gray and then make it look good. But, yeah, so I may end up doing that so you can get the display. But, yeah, he's... aside from the wizard, he has the same machine gun and Heat Hawk. So, yeah. Accessories with him, slightly less. Now, they both come with an accessory that I forgot to show in the last one for Luna. They each come with an extra piece on the sprues, which are these two little devices here. Now, these look like stands, I can hear the smarter of you saying, like for a baseball card or something. Yes, they are. You get these. Pilot cards, and I'll read those off to you. It's for your own benefit. Are you sitting uncomfortably? So am I. Another one from Ashens right there. Luna's first is Luna Maria Hawk, age 17, height 164 centimeters, weight 46 kilograms. Birthday July 26th. Constellation Leo, blood type A. Gene coordinator, or that means genetic type probably. Boarding machine CGMF 1000 A1 Gunner Zaku Warrior. Next for Ray, we have Ray Zabarel, which it's not Zabarel, it's Za. Z-A is his middle name apparently. Age unknown. Height 168 centimeters, weight 56 kilograms. Birthday unknown, constellation unknown. Blood type O, gene unknown. Boarding machine ZGMF 1001A, 1001M actually, Blaze Zaku Phantom. So yeah, you see that he didn't get like M1 or something for his for the fact that he has the custom color. I don't know why he didn't get that. I've heard on the website they just call it Zaku Phantom because it's the only Zaku Phantom released. I would like to see a Phantom released in green. However, I'm probably just going to get a green Zaku, then paint one of the shields and shoulder and the helmet. So, yeah. This has been Galactic Marine 501 / jexamwolfexia, and I'll be uploading the parts review separately, which will be me in Chicago, hopefully. So, I'll see you guys. I'll also be uploading some vlogs to my other channel from Chicago. One of me at the zoo. Wish I had done one of me at Too Cool, but I didn't, so